So how did you two meet?
Actually, it's a pretty funny story.
We met, got separated,
Oh, no.
and again.
It's you.
It's you!
Got separated again.
Basically, how you met was
A total
Complete
mess.
serendipity.
Let's talk about our holiday story. Here's a quick synopsis. A loving couple shares a story of how they met and fell in love, and their daughter's boyfriend comes to meet them for the first time at Christmas. Let's dive into the holiday drum roll. I give this movie a sleigh or a 4. This is also one of the new movies in the 2024 Countdown to Christmas on Hallmark Channel. And one thing I've noticed is Hallmark is kind of switching up how they do movies this season, and I'm here for it because it's providing like a fresh perspective and kind of something different than what we typically see. So this movie was the same. It was a different concept. It basically focused on 2 sets of couples, and basically it's how their relationships kind of intertwined and like parallel to each other. Like it's the parents telling their love story, but as they're telling it, you kind of jump to the now, and you kind of see how the daughter and her guy, how their relationship is like basically reflecting what happened in her parents' relationship. So you kind of see them like the same things are happening 10 years ago versus now. And so that's kind of cool just because it kind of just shows that the relationships are similar. I definitely thought this was a different concept. And I kind of think it's cool too to hear about love stories, because when you ask a couple that's been together for a minute, like how they met and kind of dive into their love story, you get all the twists and turns. So I personally enjoy asking that question and then hearing about the story, because then you get into the nitty-gritty details, and it's always a wild experience. Like very rarely is it just we met, we went out, it's fine. No, you get all the twists and turns, and that's kind of what this movie brought with it too, is you got all the twists and turns, and it was a different take on a Christmas movie. One thing I do kind of want to find out if it is a thing, because it sounds really, really cool, is in this movie they mentioned like there's an ugly Christmas sweater convention. So I really want to look it up and see if it's a thing, because that kind of actually seems kind of cool. And so it's like a train where everyone's all decked out and they're in their ugly Christmas sweaters, and it's so precious. I really just think it's cool that we kind of got to see like 2 love stories kind of blossom and kind of get invested in both, because most times holiday Christmas movies focus on one couple and kind of how they end up together. This one, it was just kind of like 2, like you have your parents' story that's being told, and then the daughter's story that's being told, and so you kind of get to watch both, and you just really see how they're pretty much like the same items are happening, like, and it's happening at the same time in each story, and how they kind of move on from there, and kind of like how they move forward. And so I just really like that, because I kind of think it's just a nice concept to just sit and hear other people's love stories. I give it a sleigh. I give it a 4. I will say it's not really like plot wise, it's not really like a big plot to it. It's just more just hearing about a love story and how they came to where they are now. And so yeah, I liked it because I'm all about like hearing love stories and just love in general. So I thought it was pretty entertaining. It's definitely a different feel than the typical movies. So yeah, let me know what you think if you've seen this movie, and I'll see y'all soon. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.